You've already had intercourse with the girl. The ideal setting for the power of the door, which is a power and control pattern, is right after you've had intercourse and you're in bed with the girl, and at this time hopefully you've set up the fact that you're also the man of her dreams and fulfill her emotional needs. You're fooling around in bed, you've already had a great time, and you go, "Sweetheart, what's that over there?" And you point towards the door. And she'll say, "Well, you know, that's a door, silly." And you say, "Yeah, you know. I'm a real positive person, but... I mean, can you imagine? I mean, you don't know what can happen from day to day, when you think about it in your mind. I mean, what would happen if I walked out the door and the door closed, and as the door closed, it slammed shut, and no matter what you did, you could not open the door, and you knew that you would never be able to look into my eyes again, and you'd never be able to hear my voice again, and you'd never be able to feel my touch again. Okay, right here is where she starts going, "I don't like this door business at all." And at this time you just reassure her. "Okay, alright sweetheart, you're right. You really shouldn't think about the door, and you really don't have to think about the door." So you go back to playing around with her some more. Have some more fun with her, bring her to another orgasm or whatever, and say, "You know, a terrible thing happened the other day. My friend was hit by a truck. I mean, it was awful. By the time they got him to hospital he was dead. I can't believe it, you know. It's almost as if it would be a horrible thing, you know, when you think about." Point towards the door. That no matter, even if you were to get that door opened and you were to search, that you could never find me again. Then she starts freaking out. You calibrate more on that part of, "You will never be able to see me again. You'll never be able to hear my voice again. You'll never be able. All that fun we had together, all those great times we had together, walking along the beach, hand in hand in the moonlight, we would never be able to do those things again, and even if you were to open that door, you would search and you could never find." And she's at the point where she's saying, No, I hate this door. Let's stop this door now. Are you trying to upset me?" And you say, "Oh, I'm sorry sweetheart, I'm just saying these are just things that are popping into my mind, okay?" So play around some more. Get her good and nice and hot again, fool around, have a good time with her, joke, and then get back into the door and say, "You know, God, still you know, about life's tragedies. I mean, I just keep on thinking how." At this point you can already see that this is starting to make her feel uncomfortable. You want to create that sense in her that you can walk out and she'll feel terrible for the rest of your life. You want to anchor that response. I'll get up and she'll say, "Well, what are you doing?" And I'll say, "I'm going to the bathroom." I go up to the bedroom door and slam it. That right there will freak her out. Then I'll open the door and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry, I'm just playing with this door again. You know, you really shouldn't think about this door now, and you really don't want to think about this door now." Having anchored that sense of loss and pain to the door, you can trigger it whenever needed. Whatever negative behavior may come up that you want to stop, the first time you just get up and slam the door. Whether you walk out the door depends on the level of bullshit. On later occasions you can just indicate TBE door in some manner. The example Alex gives, if he's talking on the phone and getting any crap from her, and he knows the relation of where the door is to her desk, he says, "Sweetheart, could you please turn right and take a look at what's over there?" And that was the end of the bullshit.